Hi, everyone. Welcome back to the Pixels in Progress podcast, where we talk about sexism and gaming culture. Today, I have Katie and Jay joining me. Introduce yourselves with your preferred pronouns, your gender identity, and maybe a couple games you like to play.
Sure, I'll go first. I'm Jay, like just the letter. I use any pronouns, and I am gender fluid. And I love all games. Honestly, I play the most Minecraft and Valorant. Probably been on a modded Minecraft kick lately. That's all.
Mhm.
I'm Katie. I go by any pronouns. I'm non-binary. The games I play, it's really just Valorant at the moment. Oh, and Phasmophobia. Yeah,
Oh
Mm,
yeah,
I
good pick.
love it.
Let's start with my first question, which is, can you think of a personal experience where you encountered sexism while gaming, and how did you handle it?
I have like videos. I literally was just looking at my TikTok videos of I like edited videos of a sexist guy in my game.
Yeah, it's pretty common. I don't know. I kind of just ignore it. I mean, I wouldn't say it's like the majority of like Valorant players. I'll specify the Valorant community because that's like really the only online game that I play.
Mhm.
But I I mean, sometimes it's really bad. Like I mute people all the time. And
Yeah, all the
in
time.
comp it's really ridiculous. Like
I
the
don't
lack
even
of
want to play
confidence.
co-op.
Yeah, like the lack of confidence automatically that's assumed by, you know, women or women sounding quote unquote people in in any FPS community. You could say Valorant is better objectively, but that doesn't make it good.
What do you have to say to the people who are like, "Oh, it's your fault for not meeting them," and you're just like subjecting yourselves to this
I mean, like,
harassment?
can I curse? Like, shut that
Sure.
up, dude. Like, mind your fucking business or get your head out of the sand.
I'm
That's
not
not how it works. Literally, it's a video game. Like at the end of the day, it is not that deep.
Yeah,
And it's like,
literally. You like can
oh,
shut
it's
your
your
PC off and like step away for a second, like
yeah. I know. I have nothing to say to those people. Maybe
real.
How often do you guys come across like strangers standing up for you or standing up for each other when stuff like that happens?
I think I have yet to like experience like a guy or a stranger. Like the only strangers have been other like queer people or like
yeah.
girls that stand up for it. I've yet to like see another guy
Hmm.
stand up.
I think, yeah, we also tend to play in groups where like we're the majority, and so
Yeah.
it's nice to always have each other.
Yeah,
That's
real.
true. I feel
Mm,
like with guys, it feels like sometimes they won't defend you, even if they're not the ones who are attacking you,
mhm.
but they
Yeah.
just kind of are like there and they're like chill with you, but they're not gonna do anything about it, you know?
Yeah.
Bruh, okay, I feel like the most common phrase that I hear though in like gaming sexism is like shut up woman.
Oh
They
yeah.
love that. They love that one.
Why? Why
It's
though?
so
Like,
tasteless and like boring. If you're
yeah.
gonna be sexist, like
Get
be fucking
creative.
creative. Be interesting about it at least. Like tell me something I haven't heard. At this point, it's fucking boring. Man.
I think at this point I would be more hurt if they commented on my skill than like my
Yeah.
identity.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like your ass hurts so much worse than make me a sandwich or fucking, get back in the kitchen.
Mhm,
Like that's stupid. Be mean, cuz
mhm.
I'll be mean. I'll be mean, you know?
Yeah.
How do I'm going to interview you now.
Okay.
How do you usually deal with like or I mean, do you often experience that? I guess same question back to you. Slash, how do you deal with it? Like, do you say something? Do you kind of just mute and move on?
It depends who I'm with. If I'm with people that will also like start typing in team chat and be like, "Oh, like why are you a piece of shit?" and just like back me up, then I'm more willing to say something about it. But if it's like me and one other that I'm queuing with, and
Yeah,
I get scared to say anything.
I get it. I mean, I do.
Mhm,
It's like sometimes, I mean, it feels pointless, you know? Then you're just gonna get like reported and looked at, and like, non-binary people disproportionately get like mass fucking reporting. Like
mhm,
Alicia is this like creator that I follow. I follow her on like Twitter and I think TikTok, and her account just gets reported mass like left and right because like she's good, like very high rank, but people just hate her and like want her to be worse or like banned because she's a woman in a high
mhm.
rank. So obvious that Riot hasn't done enough about it.
I asked Anna on our the first episode I recorded and asked her like what her thoughts were on Valorant's punishment system. How long are there bans for like certain types of behavior? Do you know?
I have
um
no idea.
I mean, I know for at least for Alicia's ban, it was like years. I think
Whoa.
at least a year. It was,
Damn.
yeah, no, it was like a disproportionate amount of time, which I'm assuming is related to the amount of reports. So you get a bot that can report an account 100 fucking times. Like, what are you gonna do about that?
I feel like,
Cry.
especially with content creators, they should have some type of moderation that actually looks at the type of content they make to see if that's the kind of people they are or if it's just like
Yeah.
troll reports. 'Cause it's very unfair, and there's only limited space in the report section to
Hmm.
say what actually happened and limited
Yeah.
options to check off.
Yeah. And
Mhm.
like
Mhm.
she got it resolved because she has connections, but like imagine, imagine how many people just don't and just
Hmm.
don't get it resolved. And on the flip side, like you have people making new accounts when they do get caught. So
Yeah, literally.
there's just a lot of loopholes or potential, you know, slips through the cracks that are abused, and I don't know what to do about it. I mean, I don't work in this industry and I don't work at Riot, but like something has to happen. I don't know what it is, but and I
Mhm.
know that they have an AI moderation system that they kind of introduced recently. I don't
Oh,
know how recently, but it's a reporting system for like text chat and stuff, and like it's instant or very quick compared to normal response time of a report.
oh,
But
really?
I don't know, kind of cool.
What role do gaming companies and developers play in addressing sexism within the industry? I feel like that's just like, big role. They should be doing more.
Yeah.
Yeah,
A
they
big
should.
role. I know, like, I mean, when you create a new game, a new big ass like shiny game, there's like a whole bunch of communities that migrate to
Mhm.
it. Like Valorant has ex Apex pros, a lot of CS and COD pros, whatever the fuck, I don't know, Fortnite. And so you get a whole mix of communities, and it always ends up being discriminatory in some way because the companies let it, or the owners or the moderators don't enforce it enough. So inevitably, the culture becomes toxic, or at least like has toxic parts.
Mhm.
Can you think of any initiatives or policies that they could implement?
They need a block feature. They need a block feature. I hear a
Mm,
lot of people talking about it, and I've thought about it. That is a fantastic idea because in higher ranks, you have stream snipers or throwers or a horrible, and then in low ranks, you have pretty much the same thing. I mean, not stream snipers, but you have people who just want people to lose.
yeah.
So I think being able to block those people would maybe then it would flag their account a little bit, get them
Mhm.
reviewed at least. We know
Hmm.
we know that some parts of reports are reviewed by actual people. So if there's enough flags on an account, it should definitely get reviewed. Maybe probably banned. And then at least it makes the individual's games better. And an argument against it could be like, who's gonna be left to play if like everyone's blocking each other? Do you know how many people play Valorant, bro? Like, oh my god. And then it's just more of an incentive to not be an asshole, you know?
Right. What if though, like people just end up blocking any female sounding voice?
Yeah,
Bruh,
I
they
mean,
would.
that's true. That is true.
Oh, yeah, I had a question about like streaming and content creation and how those platforms, like what their role is in amplifying or addressing sexism. Okay, well, I guess since you two have both had experience in streaming for a little, if you experience like harassment live while you were live, what would your response be to your audience?
It's literally like so hard because like you can get in trouble for somebody on your team saying like bad things through chat. Like you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like because it's
Yeah.
through your stream and then
Yeah.
it's just so you just kind of mute them, but then like if people come in through chat, like your Twitch chat, that's kind of why you have mods there because some people are shitty.
And some streamers like don't moderate their chats, or
Yeah.
like,
Oh my god,
you know,
literally.
there's communities just fester. It's gross. You have this just hateful, toxic group of people in a chat, and then, you know, say the streamer with the chat, the gross chat is playing against another streamer or somebody, then
Hmm.
they
Dude,
could get mass
so
reported, they could get
toxic.
hate rated.
Yeah,
Like, I don't
yeah.
know. It's not easy for a platform to moderate, but I don't know how easy it is for the channels.
I forgot about hate raids. Oh my god.
Hmm.
Dude,
Following bot.
so
Yeah.
scary. Like, that's so scary.
Let's switch to a more positive question, I think. What's a particular game or character that's resonated with you because of its positive portrayal of women or gender diversity in general?
I like Valorant because there's so many different characters. I mean, like, there's both like guys and girls, and the girls I feel like aren't well, some I don't know. I feel like for the majority it's not like a sexist game, I think. Thoughts?
Oh, true. 100%. I feel
Yeah.
like, yeah, kind of the
The
same
people,
for me.
yeah, there's like the guys that are actually talking. That's sexist, not the actual game.
I love Gecko.
Ah,
Personally, like,
yeah.
I mean, Valorant specifically, or I mean, that's the opposite of that. Valorant broadly, but Gecko specifically, because I mean, he's like this little dude from like California, you know, and
Real.
he's just kind of a guy, and he treats his creatures like his kids. He's so
Yes.
motherly to them, you know.
Aw.
He's like, all right, let's win this fight, go home, then we can go meanies. That line is so cute, bro. Like, he's such a
Yes.
mother to these creatures, and I think that he's a he they. Just
Mhm.
saying.
I agree. I think
I
so
mean,
too.
look at bro. He's wearing like a sweater vest.
Um, my God. And his hair is literally green. Come on.
Dude. I feel like him and Raze would be best friends.
Mhm. Oh, that's what I
Yep.
was gonna say. I was gonna say, like, even Riot has confirmed that Raze and Killjoy are like an
Yeah.
official couple, so it's good to see
Yeah.
Yes.
that
Yeah. They,
representation.
dude, they
It's so
honestly, like,
cutesy.
everybody already fucking knew. You
Yeah.
know, everybody had the voice lines about each other. You know, like, drive them crazy, Raze. You're good at that. Like, shut the fuck up. Yeah,
Uh,
that's shut up, man. That's
gay
so
people.
obvious.
Gay people.
But I feel like they code a lot of their agents like that. Me personally, I think Fade is like non-binary and a lesbian. Yep,
Mhm.
Yep.
not
Yep.
projecting.
I think Omen is also non-binary.
Ooh.
No, dead ass. Omen's just an entity, bro.
Mhm.
Godsies.
God, that's how I'm trying to be.
Do you guys have anything to say about how Valorant like promotes their games? Because you know how some of them they only use pictures of the women characters and they're like ass shots.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I mean, at least I'm gonna honestly say this lightly. At least they do that shit with like the men too. You know,
Mm-hmm.
like the crunched abs and like the triangle bodies. Like it's very there's fan service on both sides. I do think that it's more exaggerated with the women, especially with their player models.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Yeah.
you can chill a little bit. Like look at the fan art. Come on.
Oh yeah.
Look
Yeah.
at that. Like Jesus. Like Sage and
Yeah.
Reina, I oh my god. But I mean, I don't know.
To finish our conversation off, what are a couple of games that you guys would recommend to our audience?
Bro, there's this fucking game. I'm recommending it also to myself. Lethal Company. Lethal Company.
Dude, I've heard
Ooh,
about this.
what is
Oh
that?
shit,
Wait,
hold
is
on.
it
Give me
kind of
one
the
second.
thing that looks like the Among
Sorry,
Us
partner. Give me one
characters?
second.
I think if it is the game that I think it is, it's like your little like crew men. Like you literally look like Among Us characters, bro, but you're like in
Oh.
space, I think, or you like travel to different planets.
It's like
Yeah.
scary. Dude, okay.
Yeah, like things come for you. Yeah,
Have you
yeah.
ever seen those
Ooh.
videos? They're like Gary's Mod videos
Yeah.
where the thing is chasing you. I've seen them with Joe Biden and like Michael Jackson. Like, do you know what I'm talking about?
Maybe not.
Yes, I
And
think like in the
okay,
back rooms.
and yeah, and they're
Yeah.
running and doing a lot of parkour and sprinting. It's like
Oh.
that, but it's a lot more intense. So, like, or a lot more, I should say, goal oriented. So, like, you have to collect shit, and then
Yeah,
like
like
stuff is
metal.
following you. Yeah, there's like
Yeah,
scrap.
okay, okay, this
It's
is what I think
cool.
it is. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I am upvoting that.
Yep. Also Phasmophobia lately is
Yep,
fucking awesome.
yep,
The update
Mm.
is really cool.
yes.
And me and Katie have been playing with my friend who is really good and
Yeah,
really high level
literally.
and already has like the high
Carries
level
me.
stuff. Dead ass.
What's in the update?
Well, honestly, it makes everything like worse. It make like you start out
Yeah.
with like the basic flashlight only and like a ancient EMF reader, thermometer, everything is very old technology. So basically they just
Oh,
redid everything and made the higher tier what was once like normal.
damn.
Yeah, they also reworked all of the evidence or a lot of the evidence at least. Like Ghost Orb is a lot different, but it's very cool. It's really cool. It's scary.
I think we're good then.